Welcome to Panther Arena. I'm Coach Scott Reed, Athletic Director of your Cabot Panthers. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce our basketball coaching staffs. High school boys basketball, head coach Troy Campbell and assistant coach Jarma Perkins. High school girls basketball coach Jay Cook and assistant coach Carson Gill. Junior High North boys head coach Tim Lawrence and assistant coach Ryan Smith. Junior High North girls head coach Madison Tolan and assistant coach Emily Cecil. Junior High South head coach Jeremy Halbrook and assistant coach Josh Bemis. Junior High South head girls coach Jeremy Carson and assistant coach Reagan McCormick. Strength and conditioning coach Brandon J. Head athletic trainer Jason Cates and assistant athletic trainers Jennifer Asbury, Chad Burke, Holly Rush, and Keith Shireman. This is your 2025-2026 coaching staffs. We hope you enjoy your time with us tonight. Go Panthers!
Good evening and welcome to Panther Arena on the campus of Cabot High School. Tonight's conference opener between the visiting Lady Griffins of Little Rock Southwest and your Cabot Lady Panthers. We have a great evening in store for you this evening with celebrations of our Power Panthers and Little Dribblers. Basketball fans, please note, we're excited to announce that during the uptime introductions, we'll be dimming the lights in Panther Arena. We kindly ask you to remain seated or stay still during this time to create the best atmosphere for everyone. Thank you for your support. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd ask that you please rise for the presentation of colors, followed by a moment of silence, Pledge of Allegiance, and our national anthem. Presenting the colors this evening from Cabot High School ROTC Color Guard, Cadet Captain Caleb G. Jennings, Cadet First Lieutenant Garrett Lee, Cadet Staff Sergeant Dustin Williams, and Cadet Senior Airman Landon Sartormad. Please join us for a moment of silence. And now the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Just a reminder, fans, the lights will be dim shortly here at Panther Arena. Now, let's meet the starters. First, the Division Lady Griffins of Little Rock Southwest, coached by head coach Marquita Myers, assisted by Gordon Johnson and Willie Hudson. Your first starter for the Lady Griffins, starting at guard, a 4'8" junior, 2, Kelly Higgins. Starting at the point, a 5'2" senior, number 3, Jordan Bowden. Starting at the shooting guard, a 5'7" sophomore, 11, Adrian Womack. Starting at forward, a 5'5" junior, number 20, Cabot Garcia. Starting at the power forward, a 5'6" junior, 23, Alex Rucker. It's time for tip-off. Your officials for tonight's conference action, Mr. Brad Davison, Mr. Jamal Rogers, and Curtis Wood.
All right, that's going to start us off tonight. The 12-6 Lady Panthers start their conference home opener against the 2-8 Little Rock Southwest Griffins.
Yes, sir, and we're hoping to see a hard-fought game here from the Panthers. This is their second conference game of this season after losing their first. We're hoping that they can go ahead and tie their conference record here. That'd be great.
Just get back up to 500. The Griffins have the ball to start off. This is Bowden dribbling it down. Gets that one that Hinnant. Back out to Bowden. Bowden hesitates, shoots it.
And that's no good. Great defense from Jada Cook as she gets that defensive rebound, dribbling the ball back up the court.
Madar has it. Finds Cook outside. Stillman has it. Pump fakes. Madar with the ball. Gets it to Arrett.
And I'm sure, as the viewers are seeing in this game, the Griffins are a little undersized, even compared to the Lady Panthers here. We're hoping that Cabot can maybe abuse that size advantage.
Oh, Eric, after a big steal by the Griffins, Serenity Eric gets a big block on the other side.
Yeah, and that's a great defensive effort from the parents as that three-point, Panthers, excuse me, as that three-point is attempted by Addison. That one's missed, unfortunately.
It's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Panthers here.
Panthers are going to maintain that offensive possession with Jada Cook inbounding the ball. Not sure what they're going to call there. Little miscommunication on the ref's part.
Seems like it.
Believe that is still going to be Cabot's offensive possession.
Yep, Cook will still be passing it in.
Let's see if Cabot can go ahead and get some first points here.
Harry gets the offensive rebound off of Adair right there.
Looks like she went right back up with it.
Oh, yeah. Adair, another offensive rebound right there. This is Bowden. Good first shot of the game.
Maybe we're going to see some extreme athletics and speed from the Griffins here. They are undersized, like I said, but maybe they're going to be way faster than the Panthers. We're going to see how the Panthers can maintain their speed on defense.
And that's number 23, Alec Rucker. She banks that one in for 2.
Yeah, that's a good shot off the elbow right there for 2. Getting some good first points for the Griffins as Jada Cook drives in with a scoop layup. That's no good.
It's no good. Griffins come away with it. Oh, that ball was just stripped away by, it appears to be, Eric. Steelman ends up with it.
Yeah, that was a great steal for the Panthers as we have a Cook attempted three-point on the right wing, and that's good for 3.
And this is a quick timeout by the Little Rock Southwest Griffins. Immediate timeout, barely 2 minutes into the game.
Yeah, and that's an excellent start that we're seeing from number 12, Jada Cook on the Panthers. Just immediate green light to shoot that three-pointer on the right wing, and that's good for her first points of this game, and that's going to get the Panthers to a 3-point lead against the Griffins for this first quarter.
And then Panthers have only missed a couple of shots, and they made a lot. You know, it's like green bean, what you mean. A pretty good start for the Panthers on their home conference opener.
Yeah, I got to agree with you there. I mean, the Panthers are already converting all of these good looks. They haven't missed too many, and they're also taking these smart shots. We're hoping that they can continue this effort going into the rest of this first quarter.
It's going to be Rucker on the inbound. Back to Rucker. What's that one to Womack? Womack, back to him in.
They're going to pass this one around the top, trying to get an open look over the Panthers.
Adair just has so much length, not letting that happen. Arrett already 2.
Arrett just hustling, showing that Panther spirit, almost diving for that ball, but falling to the floor to maintain the defensive rebound as she has a hop step into the paint with the right off the glass for 2.
Takes it herself. Bowden has up the top. Finds the small guard in it.
Nice flick from Jada Cook. Driving in transition. She's got Steelman on her right. Spin move off the glass with her left, and that's good for 2.
Panthers take a commanding 9-2 lead early into this one, less than 3 minutes in. Bowden dribbling it down, guarded by Cook.
Yeah, Tucker, what do you think that the Griffins are going to try to do here on offense to make up for this deficit? I mean, this is a great start for the Panthers. Not so great for the Griffins in this first quarter.
You just got to be less sloppy, maybe make some shots just like that. A 3-point good by number 3, Jordan Bowden, calls her own number.
Yeah, that was a good shot from her. Jada Cook tried to get to the spot on time for defense, but couldn't quite make it as we have Steelman driving in, going to pick up a dribble.
Almost trapped. Madar gets it, though. Nearly stolen again. Steelman has it, though.
Steelman is one of the best scorers on the Panthers, like I always say, and we definitely want to see her get some big numbers on the scoring end tonight.
The layup does not fall. Error with the offensive rebound and gets it back out to Madar. Steelman wants it again, and they're going to call it travel. Took one too many steps there.
Yeah, it looks like she picked up her dribble a little too early and took one too many steps trying to get an open look in the paint.
Almost a whole new lineup besides Jada Cook stays in the game.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have Addison Horn along with Kate Maths and Boyd subbing in.
Along with Perry. This is Bowden. Bowden has it at the top, guarded by Cook.
We also saw some substitutions for Little Rock with Crawford subbing in.
Jada Cook, another steal. Let's see what they can do here in the fast break.
She's driving on transition, getting a bounce pass to Horn, going off the glass for 2.
Horn banks that one in for 2. Panthers are up 11-5.
The Panthers are just showing amazing versatility and efficiency on the offensive court tonight. They've got 3 minutes and 34 seconds left. It's 11-5 in this first quarter. Let's see what the Griffins can do.
Bowden tries to take it herself. Gets that one. Crawford.
Looks like Crawford's going to try to take that elbow jumper, and that's no good.
Horn comes away with it. Nearly gets stolen at around midcourt. Finds Cook, though. This is Boyd. Gets that one back out to Cook. Pump fakes. Back out to Horn once again. Takes it herself. He finds Perry. That's a great pass and score right there for the Panthers.
Amazing fundamental layup right off the box right there for a free 2-pointer. I mean, there was no one around her for that shot.
Bowden guarded by Cook once again. Crawford has it. The top of the key.
Looks like she's struggling to find an open teammate here.
It's okay. Hinnett doubled.
And I'm not sure that we're going to see much from number 2, Kaylee Hinnett, on their team. I'm not sure how she's going to get open on the offensive side of the court.
Yeah, these Panthers just have a lot of length to them, and she comes in at 4'8", measures in at 4'8", which going against a 6-footer like Elisa Perry, that might not match up too well.
Yeah, and I mean, I got to agree with you there. I'm just not sure she will be converting very much in the paint for the Griffins here tonight.
Boyd gets it back out to Perry. Perry, ball nearly stolen. It's going to be a turnover for the Panthers.
And just as we were speaking about, maybe not so much on the offensive end, but maybe the defensive end. She's small. She can get under the players, get the ball easily in her grasp, and that's going to get the Griffins the offensive possession.
Reminds me of Jose Alvarado.
Oh, yeah.
Crawford. Then way back, trying to find a teammate. That one's stolen by Mathis. Mathis one-on-one.
Nice patience from Matt, so she goes up with the 2-pointer, but that's no good. Getting the offensive rebound, that's Boyd.
Man, tips that one out over just a taller player. Very impressive from Mathis. Ends up in 2 free throws, rewarded right there.
I believe that's going to be Horn shooting those 2 free throws. She tried to drive in and had a little too much contact on the shot.
Yeah, Alex Rucker just hit Horn on that shot attempt. Ends up in 2 free throws.
The Panthers are definitely not a team that we see scared to go to the line. They are excellent shooters on the free throw line, and they will convert these 2 points.
100%. First one perfect for Horn. Second one stays true. Panthers have a 15-5 advantage over the Griffins. Rucker tries to find a... Bound has it, guarded by Madar.
Taking to have a go-ahead 3. Gonna try to get that one right in the hoop, but that's no good off the back iron.
Bit of a heat check right there.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if there was much heat there to begin with. I'm not sure if that was a very smart shot for the Griffins there, as we see Horn driving in, trying to get a layup off the right. That's no good.
Now, Lisa Perry, another offensive rebound. This can be at least Boyd with an offensive rebound as well. And yeah, like I was saying, my dad used to tell me all the time back in the day, like, a heat check is just a bad shot, you know? Could have waited a little bit more time. Shot clock still had time left. Teammates were open, guarded heavily.
Yeah, and that's something we see a lot in high school ball. You know, they have such a large amount of time on the shot clock, much larger than, you know, NBA or any other league like that. But they seem like they want to rush to get the points.
And number 2, Callie Hinnett, turns it over right there.
That is going to be Panthers' offensive possession. Looks like we also had some substitutions on the court with Eric, Steelman, and Addison subbing back in.
It's Madar. Cook right behind her. Has a height advantage. Here's Adair. Tries to find Air, it does. Gets that one back to Adair.
Looks like she's going to try to get that one up, but I believe they are going to call a foul.
It's going to be on the floor foul.
Offensive possession for the Lady Panthers with the quick 2-pointer from Madison, and that's good for 2.
Bowden has it. Defended by Cook. This is a great matchup for Cook.
Yeah, we definitely want to see this defense all night. Cook has not been one this season to let many points go unwarranted.
Womack takes it herself, drives in, and gets fouled. She's going to have 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and this is a great chance for the Panthers to see how the Griffins could do here on the foul strike line. Let's go ahead and see if she could convert these 2, if she's a threat here for the rest of the night.
First one falls, nothing but net. Second one does not, 50% from the line. Steelman finds Arrett. Panthers are running fast. Oh, they're gonna call travel on Steelman.
Yeah, that is her second one for the night. Maybe gonna need to start looking at her feet while she's dribbling the ball. That's definitely something you don't want to see, but that's all right. The Panthers are up in huge numbers. It's 17 Panthers with 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Griffins have 6 points. Let's see what they can make happen with the rest of this time.
Bound's gonna try and cook something up this possession.
Go-ahead three-pointer from number 23.
That's going to be Alex Rucker. That one's just offline, but they end up getting an offensive rebound, putting it back up for some second chance points. Arrett finds it.
Yeah, it looks like the Griffins are definitely pressing, wanting to get another offensive play before the quarter ends with the Cook three-pointer in the left corner. That's off just barely.
And Adair nearly gets that one in for the end of the quarter, and that's going to wrap up the first quarter. Lady Panthers are up 17-8 over the Little Rock Southwest Griffins.
Yeah, and this is an amazing game we're seeing so far. We're hoping the Panthers can maintain this lead that they've got, a humongous lead, and it's great to have coming into the second half.
Bryce? What's up?
You think camp's pretty exciting? Heather, are you excited?
I'm part of first class, Connor Acosta. I'm here to surprise my little brother. I've been stationed in Germany, overseas for 2 years. Came to surprise my little brother for Christmas. You happy to see me?
Yes.
It's going to wrap up the first quarter here in Cabot.
Yeah, we are going to come into the second quarter. 17 Panthers, 8 Griffins. Let's see if the Panthers can maintain the great offensive and defensive sets they've been having tonight to get them this lead.
Cook has it on the logo. Finds Aaron in the corner, pump fakes. Takes herself 8 airs, just wide open.
She's going to have that go-ahead three. Not sure if she had the green light on that one. She doesn't shoot too well from there, but I'm sure when she sees that open lane right there, she's going to go ahead and take that three every time.
If you see a shot that open, you got to take it, you know?
And yeah, I've got to agree. If I was in that situation, I definitely would have taken the same shot there. That's not a bad shot, but I think we could have waited a little longer and gotten an extra 2 points there for the Cabot Panthers.
That's to agree. Hit it. Finds Crawford. This one's back to Bowden. Back to Hennett once again. Guarded by Madar.
Nice pick from Jada Cook as she goes in transition. She's got Arrett with the bounce pass, driving in, pound dribble, going up. That's going to be fouled. She's getting 2 free throws.
And Ben, Jada Cook already has 3 steals in the first quarter. She's on track for a double-double with, well, steals and points. It's turning out to be a very good game, but these Griffins, they are very sloppy. They have multiple turnovers already.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, Jada Cook's amazing offensive and defensive presence on the court tonight. That's not something that we don't usually see from Cook. She's a junior with amazing potential for her senior year, and she plays out of her mind in these games. We're seeing her point guard skills come out recently, midway in the season, coming into the close of the season. She has amazing passes right on the laces every time.
Arrett misses both. Griffins have it. Hennett running down the court. Nearly loses it.
And I just want to take a second to talk about the Griffins are looking a little timid on offense here. I'm not sure if that's the right play against the Panthers with number 3 for him, Bowden going ahead and taking that 3-pointer.
Another heat check.
Yeah, not so sure if that's the shot in this situation. Definitely want to be a little more patient with that one. As
that one's going to be tipped away by Stillman, but ends up number 11, Addison Womack on the Griffins touched it last. Panthers going to have possession here.
Yeah, and that's just one of those, what do you do? What do you do in that situation moments? That's just unfortunate for the Griffins, as that's going to be an offensive possession for the Panthers.
100%. Nader guarded harshly, gets it away to Adair, though. Back to Cook. Finds Adair. Great pass, great.
Excellent dish from Cook, like I was just talking about. Great point guard skills. She sees the open teammate every time. That's Addison on the cut. She knows and trusts her with that ball that she's going to go ahead and go up with that and score those 2 points for him there.
Yeah, man, that was just a great play. Griffins, second timeout, once again, only have 1 left for the half, I believe. But just a great ball movement by the Panthers, finding open shots, finding open lanes, just getting it done right now.
Yeah, and what do you think that the Panthers are going to do here on the defensive end? I mean, they're already doing a phenomenal. They just are getting steals left and right. But what do you think that they can do to keep the Griffins under double-digit points for the rest of the second quarter?
We'll see what they can do. I think just Coach Cook right now is just saying, keep doing what you're doing. You know, they're not really having too many flaws in their performance right now. Playing pretty close to perfect, as close as you can get almost. And it's been a great game for the conference home opener.
Yeah, and I mean, I've got to agree with you there. I mean, you could almost say that the Panthers aren't even sweating so far in this game with them almost having 20 points, and the Griffins haven't even reached double digits yet. The Panthers are definitely sitting comfortably right now in the second quarter.
Bowden nearly gets it stolen away.
Looks like that pass is going to be a little off center.
It just went under Crawford's legs right there, it looked like to me. But Eric will be passing it in. Panthers have possession. Just like that, been like sloppy mistakes for the Griffins have really costed them. Panthers aren't even really doing too much to disturb them, but Air has a shot.
Nice little elbow jumper pull up from there, but that's going to be no good as the Griffins get that rebound.
Oh, and the Griffins turn it right back over. Panthers ball.
And you are exactly right, Tucker. This is just sloppy play from the Griffins. And I mean, I hate to be that guy, but they really need to step up their game. Maybe even their coaching staff over there. They've got to switch something up going into this. With the 6 minutes left in the second quarter, they definitely need a different game plan.
Yeah, this is gonna be a half they want to forget. Coach Myers is gonna take them to the locker room, and they're gonna try and regroup as a team. Mathis gets it to Perry.
She's going to go ahead and try to pull up for 2 there.
Panthers short. Looks like
it's going to be a personal foul on the Lady Panthers. Offensive foul. Griffins are going to have that offensive ball. Not quite sure what happened there as Perry went up for the floater. I guess that was just a little too contested, and she missed that one just barely.
I think it was on the offensive board. She tried to get. This is Hinnett. Takes a shot. Too strong. Cook with the rebound.
The Griffins have a very much of a do now, think later offense as they just chunk their shots up almost without even giving it a second thought.
And Perry, after that last miss and foul, ends up getting 2 free throws out of the next possession. Cleans that one up real nice.
Yeah, definitely something the Panthers are known for, going up with strength. Getting those 2 points or a foul, definitely going to have to send her to the line on that one.
First free throw short.
It looks like during this free throw, we have a substitution for the Griffins with number 1, Princess Ibarra, subbing in.
Good rebound by Corrigan Burrs. Bowden. Guarded by Cook once again. Gets that one back out to Burris. Back to Bowden. Playing a game of hot potato, it appears. Thanks about shooting that one. And they're just passing it back and forth.
Another pick by the Panthers. That's going to be Cabot's ball from that one.
Good defensive presence right there by Elise Boyd. Elise Boyd. She's just cleaning up, making it difficult for these Griffins to get anything going.
Yeah, and I mean, that's a great defense. We've been seeing it all night. From the Panthers, they have almost double-digit steals combined with the whole team here, and we just want to keep seeing this for the rest of the night.
Perry gets it to Horn. Hort's layup is no good.
Another offensive rebound for the Panthers there as Horn hustles
saves
out of
it,
bounds.
gets that one back to Mathis. Very impressive play to keep the play alive. Horn.
Nice pull-up jumper there at the free throw line, and that's good for 2.
That shot right there was just a beauty. A little pump fake hesitation to make Hennon just fall for the bait, and ends up in 2 points for the Panthers.
Yeah, and so far Horn has 6 points in this second quarter, for the Cabot Panthers. We see a nonsense 3 taken by Bowden there. I'm not sure what she was thinking there.
And that is, not to criticize, but that is Bowden's third, it appears to be heat check or contested shot of the game. And this is just ending up in empty possessions for the Griffins.
Yeah, they haven't scored a point since the second quarter has started, and things are not looking too hot as we have a Addison Horn 3-point on the right corner, and that's no good.
If they get the offensive rebound, ends up in no points.
But as I was saying, I would just like to go back to the Griffins have not scored. Get that in your head. They have not scored since the second quarter. They still have 8 points. This is incredible defense from the Panthers. She has another 3-point attempt.
And this one ends up falling. I mean, keep shooting him. Eventually one's going to fall. That was a pretty shot, though.
And yeah, I guess she must think that this is some sort of video game or something, as we have a 3-point attempt from Horn there, and that one's off center just barely.
Wasn't a bad shot. Had a bit of wabi-sabi. It's fine. Bowden wants to catch fire, tries to catch fire. Another just lousy, well, I'm not going to say lousy, a bit of a questionable shot. Cook drives.
Nice hop step, picking up her dribble to secure the ball as she goes up for 2, and that's good.
Bowden once again.
And as you were talking about, Bowden just wants to catch heat. And I mean, I got to agree with you there. It seems like she's just, if someone didn't know what forcing a shot was in basketball, I would show them this first and second quarter and tell them to look at number 3 on the Griffins. I mean, this is just, it's terrible.
Shot by Crawford, no good. At least Boyd back to Horn.
Horn's going to drive in, going up for 2, missing that one once again.
Past 3 shots for these Panthers. And then falling after a hot start. Bowden once again.
Looks like Bowden is going to be their main ball handler for the Griffins here.
Hit it. Trying to back down.
Jaden Cook, another steal.
5th steal of the game already.
Getting it to Maths in transition. She's got Boyd on her right. She's going to go ahead and try to take it. And that one's going to be called a foul, I believe.
And I'll give credit where credit's due. That might have been a foul, but number 2, Callie Hennett, the undersized, appears to be guard for the Griffins. Just a good job making sure it's not 2 guaranteed free points right there. But anyways, Mathis will go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, and I mean, that's definitely one of the builds you don't see a lot in high school ball. A little bit of a smaller, scrappy guard, definitely working with what they've been given. I mean, great on the defensive end on her, like you said. Definitely give her props for that.
Definitely makes up for her height and hard. Eric. Offensive rebound for the Panthers. Steelman.
This is huge possession for the Panthers here as we have Micah with the ball.
Big momentum shifter. Air has it. And gets it back to Mathis.
Griffins are definitely playing great defense around the perimeter here.
100%, and Panthers were just a little bit offline with that pass.
It's going to be Griffin's offensive possession. Let's see if they can go ahead and close this lead, this 13-point lead that the Panthers have here in the second quarter.
Bowden has it. And wow.
Another go-ahead 3-point from Bowden. I don't know what training she thinks that she's been doing, but she must have been doing some elite NBA-level training to think she can just go ahead and take that type of shot every possession.
Tie up. This is going to favor the Panthers. Oh. No, it's not. It's going to possession error actually favors the Griffins. And I feel like Avery Stillman might have got fouled. They chopped out her legs there. Did you see her fall down?
Yeah, Tucker, I definitely did see that. But, I mean, let's cut the Griffins some slack. They definitely need any possession that they can get in this game.
And if Bowden just takes another 3 here, I'm going to be speechless, okay?
Or if she takes something as outlandish as that. I mean, I hate to just dog on her, but she's been doing this all night as we have another offensive rebound from Griffins and just another miss.
These second-chance points are just not falling.
We got Micah driving in on transition from the defensive rebound, and she's going to get fouled whenever she goes up for 2.
Gets 2 free throws there, but Bowden is just keep doing the same thing, getting the same result. That's, my dad used to say, that's insanity, you know? But we'll see if she can catch fire into this second quarter, 1:15 remaining. Your Panthers are up 24-11. This could change. Doesn't this shot?
Yeah, and I mean, you've got to give it to Bowden. I mean, she does have 6 points, over half of the points for the Griffins here. She is technically the leading scorer for them here tonight. But that ball, the rock just isn't being moved around on the Griffins' offensive side of the court, in my opinion.
But you got to give it to Bowden, you know, like, none of these shots are going in, none whatsoever. I think she's 1 of 8 from the field, but, or not, maybe not 1 of 8, maybe like 2 of 9 or something. But, I mean, you got to appreciate the confidence. If she shoots this right here, and she does.
Looks like she's going to get rewarded.
She is going to get fouled on that. Great drive right there by Bowden.
Getting rewarded with 2 free throws there. The refs definitely had to cut her a break, and let's see if she can convert these 2 free throws to get her to 8 points.
Would be the leading scorer of the whole game if she converts these, actually. First one does not fall.
And looks like that's history. And another thing I just want to speak about, in the second quarter, the Panthers haven't been making too many substitutions. We're seeing a lot of the same roster in here.
Shot does end up falling for Griffins, though.
We're seeing a lot of the same roster from the first quarter, and I'm not sure how they're not tired. Nice save, Tucker. Ball coming straight at you. Might need to hop on the court, huh?
Maybe. I think I gained a little bit of aura right there.
Yeah, definitely. The Griffins are going to have that possession as the Panthers throw that ball almost at the commentators. Maybe we got something against us, I don't know.
It does. Bound's been hearing what we've been saying. Kennett has it. Nearly took away.
Go-ahead three-pointer from number 1, Princess on the right wing, and that's no good.
Very unique name. Princess Ibarra. Shot is no good.
So we
Cook
got
has it.
some malfunctions with the lights here in the arena. They're turning off and on.
Nearly stolen, but Steelman ends up with it. Back to Madar. 24 left in the game, 16 on the clock. Air to Madar. Madar at midcourt.
It wouldn't be too bad if they didn't score here in this possession. I think they would still be in a pretty good spot.
And I think a wide open shot for Steelman
On the right wing, and that's
This one is good. Big momentum shift. Big way to, that's a big capitalization for the Panthers to end this half. Let's see if Bowman can do something.
Yeah.
Wow, she just does.
And she'll never make that again. That was a ridiculous three-point attempt from Bowden, and I mean, if you shoot 10 of them, they'll go in some of them, and that's just a ridiculous shot to end this first half for the Cabot Panthers.
I mean, Ben, that's a dude perfect type shot right there, you know. It's not really too much about skill. That one's about luck because she throws up her hand signaling 3. If I've counted correctly, she's about 2 of 8 from the three-point line, which is Russell Westbrook numbers. And still, these Griffins end off with the three-pointer. They go back and forth. And Panthers are up 28-15 over the Little Rock Southwest Griffins, 10.5.
Ladies, at this time, please direct your attention to the video board for tonight's special recognition. And now, let's meet tonight's Cabot Panthers. First, from Central Elementary with Julie Treadwell and Jenny Blackwell. We have Harley Helsley, Lauren Hughes, Kylie Mango, and Derek Martinez. Congratulations, Central Elementary, Cabot Panthers. And now, from Eastside Elementary with Miss Jill Fletcher and Miss Jill Garrett. We have Bill Carpenter, Rick Hayes, Bradley Etienne, Avery Outlaw Miller, Alex Croswell, Estelle Pumpkin, Abigail Tyson. Congratulations, Eastside Elementary, Cabot Panthers. And now, from Magnus Street Elementary, with Miss Amy Morrow and Michelle Peterson, Isaac Franks, Junior Key, Riley London, and Eric Best. Congratulations, Magnus Street Elementary, Cabot Panthers. And now, from Mountain Springs Elementary, with Miss Connie Reed and Icy Welch, Allison Curtis, Archer Esley, Lexi Hayden, Ryder Nutt, and Marley Palmer. Congratulations, Mountain Springs Elementary, Cabot Panthers. And now, from Northside Elementary, with Miss Harriet Berryhill and Harry Campbell, Eddie Davis, Dylan Martin, Julian Padilla, and Olivia Shaw. Congratulations to our Northside Elementary, Cabot Panthers. And now from Southside Elementary, with Miss Tori Harrison and Lisa Fury, Will Bennett, Shelby Carter, Serenity Gabby, Savannah Lewis, Hayden Simpson, Hudson Smith, and River Wilson. Congratulations to our Southside Elementary, Cabot Panthers. And now from Stagecoach Elementary with Miss Carol Skipper and Stephanie Moore. We have Destiny Goat, Riley Green, Dennis Stopa, Jocelyn Josepha, Carson Thompson, and Calvin Valencia. Congratulations, Stagecoach Elementary, Cabot Panthers. And now from Ward Central Elementary, with Miss Hall, we have Jensen Abel, William Atkinson, Kenny Ball, Sawyer Harrison, Allison O'Sullivan, and Terry Richard. Congratulations to our Ward Central Elementary, Cabot Panthers. And then from Westside Elementary with Miss Stephanie Strong, Lori Asher, Grace Emmett, Mateo Ramirez, Alicia Robinson, and Ryan Taylor. Congratulations to our Westside Elementary, Cabot Panthers. And now from Cabot Middle School Door, with Mr. Michael House, Kevin Floyd, and Michelle Jones. We have Edwin Ayer, Amy Buckman, Heidi Clement, Corley Green, Mariah Nelson, Bradley Rice, Bennett Shaw, Abigail Strudel, Alex Fraggle, Audrey Schreer, Taylor Speck, Young. Congratulations to middle school board, Power Panthers. But now, from middle school south, with Miss Megan Green, Wellington. Lauren Hart. Evelyn Batista. Dylan Hartman. Reagan Hall. Amelia Higgins. Marulo Morales Romero. Amber Parks. Madison Potter. Owen Terry. And Kimberly Wilkin. Congratulations to the Bristol Staff Power Panthers.
something like through the school, or y'all like? Yeah. That's hard, bro. I like it.
And we are back with the second half, nearly about to start. So, Ben, if you had one word to wrap up the first half for both teams, what would it be?
Can I get one for each?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
All right, Panthers. Successful. Griffins. Questionable. That is going to be 28 Panthers, 15 Griffins coming into this third quarter. And I'm just hoping that this game can maybe get a little closer, because as of right now, it's looking like it might be a blowout.
100%. If I had one word, I would do Panthers perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Griffins, sickening. Madar has it. Back to Cook.
Nice three-point attempt from Cook, and that's off just barely.
Just barely off.
Yeah, and you know,
Crawford comes away with
I like that word you chose, sickening, kind of like color of their jerseys. I don't know.
It's okay. A bit of a throw up. Green. Bowden has it. Oh.
Taking a hard fall there. I believe the Griffins are going to maintain that offensive possession.
It's going to be number 23, Alex Rucker, hits the deck on the fourth foul. First foul of this half, I should say, committed by the Panthers.
And I just want to comment on the Griffins, but their cheer team is definitely being a little louder than ours right now.
I would like to say that. I see them up and moving. Bowden has it.
Jada Cook going to try to maneuver around that screen with a Bowden three-point attempt once again off.
Looks like her into the first half lucky 1 in a million shot didn't translate to this half.
And I mean, I don't know why the coach isn't telling her to stop. Someone please stop this. It's hurting to see that she's just going to maybe try to take another shot here for the Griffins. But that is actually going to be number 23 taking a shot, and that's no good.
That was
Not even
close.
hitting the rim. I wouldn't use the word close for that shot.
I don't have the best eyesight, Ben. Probably not. Anyways, Errett has it. Back to Cook. Cook back to Errett once again. Good ball movement going on this second half for the Panthers. Nearly stolen, gets it back though. Madar.
Looking like they're fighting for it at the right wing. I believe Cabot is going to maintain that offensive possession. That's a foul on number 2.
They're gonna call that a reach-in. She wanted to tie up, but ended up being a reach-in. Panthers won. Retain possession. Full set of seconds on the shot clock.
Yeah, and I mean, that's good hustle from the Griffins. We have Micah driving in, hop
Madar
step,
foul.
trying to go up for 2.
No, Madar fouled right there. Gonna get rewarded with 2 free throws. And it's back-to-back fouls for the Griffins.
And once again, like I said, in the first half, it's not a sore sight to see the Cabot Panthers convert both of these free throws.
First one lips out.
But you know, it happens sometimes.
Hennett checks out for Princess Ibarra. And if I had 2 words to describe this, it'd be 1, speed, 2, I really need this.
Oh, yeah, I got to agree with you there. And also, the Griffins have really had the same lineup this whole game. They're not using much of their depth they have on the bench.
Some miscommunication by the Panthers right there. Leaves a wide open lane for number 23, Alex Rucker, to get herself a bucket.
I believe that is going to be her second point scored of the game. She does have 4 for the Griffins right now.
Cook with a little jelly roll gets that one to fall. She has 9, nearly in double figures.
And that's great athleticism displayed by Cook. I mean, she's a point guard. She can do it on both ends. She can dish it out, and she can get her own points at will almost.
I'd love to see Bowden shoot it once again here. I bet the Panthers will as well.
Yeah, they're definitely going to go ahead and let her shoot that one, and she's going to convert that three-pointer for them there.
Looking like a better side this half. Already one of 2, 50% clip. Very nice for a three-pointer.
They have shortened this lead to only 10 points in this third quarter. They've got 5 minutes and 40 seconds left for the Cabot Panthers to maintain this possession and for the Griffins to make something happen here.
Cook was in a bit of trouble there, gets out to Steelman. Looks like Steelman got fouled right there, but
yeah, but I'm sure the refs have a better eye on that as we have a Jada Cook, right corner three-point, and that's good. Cash.
Jada Cook has her dozen point, matches her jersey number for tonight. Less than 3 minutes into the second half, already has that.
And that's just cash in the corner for Jada Cook, one of our better shooters for the Lady Panthers. And, you know, as I'm looking at the scoreboard, we see Bowden for the Griffins, the leading scorer of this game, but we're also seeing a lot of zeros and low scores on that board. Then you switch it over to the Cabot Panthers. We've got high numbers all around the board. The Panthers are getting their team involved, and that's what's getting them this lead right now.
100% Ben, and it's just, I think it's more of an effort thing, you know. Griffins have not been playing with too much heart, it's appeared to me, during this game. Just been a bit sloppy, rushing shots. Bowden's still in the game. We'll see if she can catch some fire. But in the meantime, Panthers have a comfortable 13-point lead.
Yeah, and I'm sure the coaching staff is just hoping and praying for the Cabot Panthers. Their coaching staff for the Panthers are just hoping and praying she will definitely take another willy-nilly 3 every possession. So we have another three-pointer from 23 for them, and that's no good.
Panthers end up with it. Cook.
Number 23, that's Alex Rucker taking another three-pointer, and she has not been on center for these three-point attempts tonight.
Been off center. My dad used to call that wabi-sabi. Horn.
Driving in, trying to go up for 2, getting blocked.
Yep.
Jada Cook in transition, guarding Bowden as she goes up for 2 off the glass. That's good.
And it appears number 3, Jordan Bowden for the Griffins, is catching a little bit of fire. 3 of 4 in her last 4 shots, including the last shot of the half. This
Steelman, three-pointer on the wing, and that's cash.
Nothing but net right there. That's just a beautiful shot. You love to see that if you're Coach Cook.
Heard the swish from here. That's an amazing shot from Steelman, getting her 6 points in this second half.
Bowden thinks about it per usual.
Steelman, nice pick. Going in transition. She's got 13, close behind, but not close enough. That's good. 2-pointer off the glass.
Man, another timeout by the Griffins. I mean, I figure if Avery Steelman was just a little bit taller, she would have went up with that thing.
Oh, yeah, I got to agree with you there. I mean, she's got length, and she could definitely get up there if she wanted to. And also, I just want to talk about, like you said, the Griffins aren't playing with much heart. Emphasis on the H and the heart. I mean, they've got to put some pip in their step. We had number 13 for him just now, Ryan Risby, excuse me if I butchered that name, but she wasn't even trying to catch up to her on defense. I mean, it looked like every one step that Steelman took, it was 2 of hers.
Coach Cook should be very impressed with this Panther lead of 16 points, Ben.
Yeah, that's just, the Panthers are playing out of their mind. I mean, I don't know what's going through their heads, but I'm sure that they think, man, we've got this in the bag. This is going to be a great close for the Panthers. Maybe they could drop 50.
Oh, I figure they'll drop 70, 60 or 70 maybe. Maybe even 89.
Yeah, those are definitely a lot of buzzword numbers. Definitely would like to see those on the scoreboard. That'd be great.
We've been seeing those numbers a lot, 67, 41, 89. But back again, Bowden has it, passes it for the first time.
Yeah, not something we're seeing a lot from Bowden tonight. I'm sure she's regretting passing it because as soon as she passes it, she does not get rewarded with an assist. So maybe she'll think twice before passing it the next time.
She might as well just take another half-court shot. It worked out well the last time.
It looks like that pass from number 23, Rucker, is going to be a little too hard.
Mathis has it.
We have Math spinning, going inside, getting it stripped away out of bounds. It's going to be Panthers offensive possession.
And that was Princess Ibarra. Just not running fast enough to that ball. She had possession. She had it about 10 feet in front of Mathis. Mathis ends up with it, though. And Horn's going to be fouled on that to nearly an and one.
Yeah, the quick points attempt, the quick attempt from Horn right there, immediately going up as soon as the ball touches her hands. That's good to force her to the line. She's going to go ahead and convert that first one for the Panthers.
That one's good. Horn's up to 7 points.
Let's see if she could go ahead and get them to 8, as well as getting the Panthers to 40. She will go ahead and do that, and that's 40 points for the Panthers. With 4 minutes left in the third quarter, they are playing unreal offense here tonight, as well as defense.
Bowden takes another wacky shot.
Yeah, and that one's nowhere near the rim. Airball. That one is number 22 for him. Crawford got the offensive rebound, put it back up, but missed that one as well.
Back to back. Good, solid defense right there, but just some goofy off shots coming up for these number 3 Bowden on the Griffins.
Yeah, it looks like she's playing a little harder on the defensive end in the second quarter, kind of locking Micah up as Boyd gets the steal right there, going up, getting rewarded with 2 fouls.
Hits the deck pretty hard right there, ends up with 2 free throws, so that's always good to see. But Panthers are just playing
They
right
are
around.
not going to give her 2 free throws for that. Wow, that is unreal. And I'm sure that the refs had a better vantage point over there, but from here, it definitely looked like she got beat up whenever she tried to go up with that shot. I mean, there's 3 defenders on her. It's not crazy to think that she's getting fouled on that jump shot.
Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. Never know. It's not really going to affect this game too much.
Looks like the Griffins and the Panthers are fighting for it in the paint. Looks like Crawford's going to get rewarded with 2 free throws here, surprisingly.
Ben, I saw a boy get elbowed in the chin right there. It was Crawford going up for the offensive rebound, hits her in the chin, doesn't get called.
Yeah, I definitely saw that too, Tucker. I mean, a little physicality didn't hurt anyone, but come on, we're playing basketball, not MMA out here, and that's just a little too much aggression on the court.
100%. Crawford's first one that does in fact fall. Second one, we'll see. It does not fall, but rebound. And they're gonna call another foul and more free throws will be rewarded.
That's
the Griffins.
That's not insane. What's a better word? That's impeccable. Impeccable that they are getting this many free throws and getting sent to the line. And let's see if they can finally convert 2 free throws in a row. Looks like that's not going to happen for the Griffins as she go ahead and misses that first one. That's number 20, Kimora Garcia, at the line.
Not to knock on these Griffins too much, but just the facts here. They're just not the best shooting team. Free throws, threes, layups, wide open layups. Yeah, I mean, it's just not their night. They're not falling. Maybe they're intimidated by this lively crowd, this lively student section. But, you know.
Yeah, this arena, as we have another pick from the Griffins.
Coach Myers is on the sideline telling them, get that ball, get that ball, get that ball. And she ends up getting the ball. Griffins end up with the steal. And they're going to, another foul on the Panthers. So,
yeah, but definitely something you don't want to miss on that possession is Boyd going up with the floater and airballing that one. I mean, just get the ball out of her hands as she has another go-ahead 3, missing that one once again. Now, we don't have field goal attempts on this scoreboard, but she's definitely in the double digits here on shots attempted, and she's got to move that ball around. That's the only way that the Griffins are going to make any chance of a comeback here.
Benjamin, she might be up to 15 shots, and I think she's made 3. I mean, that's not a great clip, and Coach Myers, I haven't seen her out of the game for 1 second.
I mean, yeah, I've got to agree with you there. I think the right move here from the coaches is to give her a substitution, maybe let her get a breather in, as we have a Math's attempt 3-point, but she's going to go ahead and pass it. She's going to think about it.
Barrett.
Cabot Panthers moving this ball around. This is what we like to see most from them. Nice team chemistry, as that's number 13, Resby, getting that pick for him. Number 20, Garcia in transition, missing that layup.
Bit of a wacky shot for him right there. Looks like 2 hands, but ends up not working on the Griffins.
Eric, 3-pointer on the right wing. Nearly goes in. Off, just barely. Bounces right out. And Arid isn't too bad of a three-point shooter for the Cabot Panthers. She's definitely one of those role players that you like having on the court. I mean, she's somewhat of a do-it-all. She's definitely got that defensive end on locks. And, you know, she can get a little something on the offensive end, a little layup here, a little layup there off the good pass from Jada Cook. We do have some substitutions for the Panthers as well, with Steelman, Horn, and Addison subbing in, as well as Jada Cook.
Yep.
Three-point attempt from Rucker, and that's off.
Steelman already ends up with it. Ooh, and that one's gonna almost be stolen by Bauman, but she forgot her foot was on the line. So that's gonna be a turnover. Well, they didn't really have possession, but it's gonna be a tip away for the Griffins. Horn will be passing this one in.
And looks like they are gonna go ahead and sub Bowden out with 1 minute and 40 seconds left in this third quarter.
Probably getting some warmers for her hands.
Got the Cabot Panthers, all of them calling for the ball in the paint here, trying to get it to Eric.
Oh, once again, another turnover. These Panthers are letting up a little bit this half.
Yeah, unfortunate turnover by Horn, trying to get the ball to Eric, just off center a little bit, as that's Princess trying to get the ball to number 13, Reesby, and she tipped it and couldn't quite get a hand on it.
I mean, it's just turnover after turnover right now. Panthers have scored, they've outscored them in this half, though, still. Even while playing extremely sloppy, some of their worst basketball all season.
Yeah, and I'm sure that so we have a Steelman attempt on the left wing that's off just barely.
Goes in.
Offensive rebound by Horn.
No, Arid finds it, gets it back to Horn. Horn back to Adair, back to Steelman. Cook, pump fake. Steelman's open.
Steelman three-pointer on the left again, off just barely.
And another offensive rebound. This is just big play after big play on the offensive side of the court.
It's just whoever wants it more in this situation. As number 2, hip it on the transition. Jada Cook swats it out of bounds. No chance.
She says, get that out of here. She has the height advantage, and she might have got... They're going to call that... No, they're not going to call that a foul. That was a very clean block. Has about a 1 foot advantage on her.
I mean, Jada Cook would be a fool not to realize the size advantage there, as she just goes up and swats it out of bounds. We have Steelman in transition once again, trying to go up with a quick two-pointer, but missing that one.
Nearly misses it.
Looks like I think she had, she thought she had a little more people trailing on her than she really did. Number 20 on the left, Garcia, with a nice little two-point jump shot there, and that's no good. Definitely not converting these jump shots as well as they would want to be.
Cook has it. Big offensive threat this game. Defensive as well.
Yeah, and this is not something that you want to play with lightly. With Jada Cook, looks like she got slapped by Hinnett, looking a little hurt at the top of the key there.
Looks like Hinnett was a bit salty there about the block. Went into about the 5th row of the student section over there, but
Jada Cook pays it no mind as she has a logo three-point attempt off just barely.
Goes.
Yeah, Jada Cook is going to pay that no mind as she goes ahead and gets right back in the game. That's just great Panther spirit and hustle from her.
And there are 0.2 seconds left, and there's a rule where if it's less than 0.3, you can't get a shot off. It's physically impossible unless it's a tip-in.
Unless it's a lob, yeah. Unless it's a tip-in.
If it's a little tip-in, there's a shot. But unless they're an NFL-level quarterback, who's that passing it in?
Number 23. And she's just going to go ahead and pass it to the half court for some reason. Guess just wanted to get the ball in someone's hands.
Unless Crawford has Aaron Rodgers' arm strength, that one's not going anywhere. But unfortunate. And it's fine because the Panthers are up 16, 40-24, nearly doubling the score. We have Jada Cook with 12, matching her own jersey number. I've said this multiple times. And leading the way.
Yeah, she's just being an amazing offensive threat here in this second half, and that's just not something that we don't usually see. It's not a secret that Jada Cook is an offensive just numbers generator, assists, points, even on the defensive end tonight, steals, blocks even. Blocks is definitely something we don't see from her very often, and I'm not, definitely not new to this. It's just great to see her doing so well on both sides of the court, and this is what the Panthers need.
See, her main focal point on defense is usually her steals, but she's got, I've counted 5 or 6 steals and 2 or 3 blocks.
Yeah, she's just playing out of her mind, as well as all the other Lady Panthers playing excellent defense and offense tonight. Like you said, 16-point deficit for the Griffins. What do you think that the Griffins could change up in their offensive scheme here to maybe make a somewhat of a comeback here in this fourth quarter?
Well, there's not just one thing I can say, because everything's just about going wrong. This thing's a plane crashing down to the ground, engines burnt out, but I'd say Bowden should not be shooting as much, especially if they're not going in. They need to clean up on defense. They need to turn the ball over less and just prevent the Panthers from scoring as much. Cook is wide open.
Cook, three-pointer on the right wing. Nylon, good for 3, bringing them to 43 points.
It's Princess dribbling down. Someone to Rucker. Back to Princess.
Go ahead, three-pointer on the right wing. No good. And the shot selection is just questionable from the Griffins. Straight from the go-ahead, from the start of this game, what are they thinking on some of these shot attempts? Tucker, do you think that they could maybe clean this up?
Yep.
Nice short answer. I like that. I got to agree with you there. They could definitely change their plan here to maybe just stop chunking these shots like they just did with the 23 jump shot. Rucker on the three-point line, missing that one.
Madar has it.
I'm thinking maybe they just missed some days of practice from the winter break, maybe. You know, it happens.
Shaking some rust off. Madar gets that one to Cook. Cook with the hot hand.
Getting it to the left corner. Steelman, three-point. That's off just barely.
She gets her own rebound. Takes it herself.
Driving in, falling to the ground. She's going to get 2 free throws here.
She's going to draw the foul right there. Great play. Even better execution. Coach Cook on the sidelines getting fired up, excited, seeing these Lady Panthers go to town.
Oh, yeah.
Playing with their food.
Definitely good choice of words there, playing with their food. Panthers are definitely sitting nice on their tall share here. It's 43-24 Griffins. And, I mean, even a handful of mistakes could definitely be let go by the Cabot Panthers here. Not much that the Griffins can do in this situation.
Been just letting off the gas a little bit this half, but doesn't even matter. They've outscored, I believe it was a 14. No, it was an 11-point deficit at halftime. And, well, doesn't really matter. They're up by 21.
Yes, sir, 21. They are.
9 plus 10, and Rucker has it. Takes it, wow.
And again, that's a good three-point attempt. Was that Bowden that shot that?
It 100% was. I was surprised when I saw it go in too, but.
And that is something noteworthy, definitely, of Bowden is he's got that mama mentality with the Avery Steelman three-pointer on the left wing, and that's off.
Doesn't fall. Griffins are in desperation mode.
Cook cooking on the pump fake going on. Goodness. Jump shot for 2, and that's good. Right in front of the rim. That's easy buckets.
Can't let that happen for the Griffins.
And I mean, Jada Cook is definitely one to cook her opponent on offense. She just definitely has an easy way to get by her opponents with that pump fake. They definitely think that she's going to go up with that one.
And Jordan Knight passing that Bowden nearly turns it over right there.
Yeah, it's just these small mistakes. And I want to say that they've been building up for the loss, but I think the loss was already set in stone in the second quarter because, I mean, these mistakes that they've been making, they're just piling up, and they're just digging their grave deeper than it already is.
And Ben, we share a math class, so we both know I'm not good at math, but I know a few little mistakes added up equals a big mistake, so.
Yeah, it doesn't take an idiot to see that. This is Princess right here. Guarded by Madar, takes it. Go ahead, three-pointer from Princess on the right wing, and that's good. Nice, clean, smooth jump shot from her.
Maybe she should have been the one shooting it this whole time.
Gotta agree with you there. That was definitely like a textbook Devin Booker jump shot almost right there.
Beautiful jump shot, Princess, or Princess hits
three-pointer on the left wing.
Ooh,
off just barely.
That one would have fallen. This arena would have just erupted.
Oh, yeah. That's a good offensive rebound from Addison. She's definitely known for her offensive rebound prowess as she goes up for 2 once again, and that's good.
And I'm not a betting man, but I'd say Bound's probably going to shoot this right here.
And it's not crazy to disagree with that, but let's like they're going with option B. She's going to slip and lose the ball. Jada Cook in transition, passing it to Steelman, going up for 2, and that's good.
Right there. I don't really have the best eyesight, so I can't see if there's a banana peel on the ground, but
Yeah, and you know, I'm
Lost their footing.
usually commentating for the boys game, and me and Gavin Mahoney, the other commentator, we like to commentate about how some of the players definitely need to switch up their shoes if they're slipping like this as much. And I think Bowden definitely is. It's time for a new pair of shoes because you shouldn't be that slippery on this court, especially when you have the ball in your hands.
You got the new Jordans, the banana peel ones.
Yeah, definitely not what the coaching staff likes to see on that end. Looks like they're going to go ahead and wipe that up with a sweat rag.
Took a little tumble right there. It's all right. Still having herself a solid game with 18 points, running up the score.
If by solid you mean it's got some holes in it, because let's not lie to anyone here, this has not been a smooth game whatsoever for the Griffins. I mean, everyone on there has their faults. I want to say, I mean, they're not playing perfect at all, but Bowden, it's just like, you know, some people are some box score watchers. If you just look at the box score of this game, man, Bowden, she's doing great. No. She has been playing terribly, and she's just taking these contested, stupid shots. Not stupid, excuse me. They're silly shots that she really should think twice about, maybe passing. I mean, every shot that we've seen from her has almost been in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. Maybe she's not realizing how much time she has.
I mean, you could say there's some holes. It looks like a pair of Swiss cheese or SpongeBob out there, but like, it's just, you got to think, if you have the rock in your hand so much, your hands are going to get weighed down and worn out. So you got to pass it sometimes, get some points on the board, make this a respectable looking game by the end.
Yeah, I like
Bowden
that.
has it once again, nearly loses it.
I think I remember your father saying that. I like that saying a lot.
No, you were there.
Perry swatting that one, but they're going to call it a foul. They're going to call it a jump ball, excuse me.
Bit of a foul, you could say, but it's gonna be a jump ball. Griffins will have possession.
Both of our centers for the Panthers, like I always say, they have that Panther spirit, and they are not one to mess with in the paint. As Boyd, another go-ahead three-point at the top of the key, and it does not hit the rim.
I mean, Bowden has made some great crucial shots, but as of late in this fourth quarter, it looks like she's trying to build a bouncy house.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even call those shots crucial. She just kind of looks like she's stat padding, honestly, in this game. Just trying to get the most points on the board. She needs to rely on her teammates and start passing the ball with a Jada Cook three-point at the top of the key, and that's good.
She is up to 20 points.
That's good. Excellent game we're seeing from Jada. She's just amazing on the offensive end like usual. Looks like Boyd is going to hand it off. Another jump shot from number 23 hitting the top of the backboard. That's Alex Rucker.
Finds Cook back there. A little bit of a cleanup crew. Nearly trapped. Mathis.
Ooh,
Pass just a bit too strong. That one's stolen.
Trying to get that to Boyd, pushing it up the floor, but a little too strong. That's okay. We can let that mistake slip through as it's 54 Panthers, 30 Griffins with 3 minutes left in this fourth quarter.
I wouldn't be surprised if she just pulled it from the logo.
Definitely going to need to take your time with whatever move you decide to do here with another Alex Rucker three-pointer, and that's off once again.
And man, we've been not criticizing, but analyzing Bowden's play today, but we can't look back at Alex Rucker. Alex Rucker's taken 8 or 9 three-point shots and hasn't made one.
And you know, maybe I'm starting to horn. Cut me off right there. Nice three-pointer there as she cut the other team off. Amazing three, but as I was saying, as I was saying before, I mean, maybe I'm starting to understand a little bit why Bowden is not passing the ball and shooting shots just like that one as it goes in.
Incredibly lucky bounce.
But maybe her teammates just aren't as skilled as she thinks they are, which is not crazy. As Horn tries to go for two, she's going to get that one pounded out of bounds.
Yeah, she's on an island right there. Just, on an island right by herself, but
maybe with a few other people on it.
Could be a few other people, including the young lady that blocked her shot.
She's gonna go up for two. Perry, that's good off the glass, straight off the box.
And it's gonna be Bowden once again.
She's gonna go ahead and pass that one.
And that's a Rucker, another miss.
I don't know what they're thinking with this shot selection. it's almost irritating as we have a Horn three-pointer on the right wing, and that's what we like to see. That's what the arena likes to see. That's a great shot from Horn, straight in.
Horn back-to-back threes. This Panthers lead is almost up to 30. I look up at the scoreboard, it's an 11-point. Okay, it's 11 points. You know, Griffins still have a chance they can come back, but I look up and it's about a 30-point deficit, 29 points. Ben, this is a humongous deficit to overcome, and 55 seconds is just not enough.
There's not much to say. There's not much to say about this loss for the Griffins here tonight. There was many things they could have done better, in many ways they could have played better, and the Cabot Panthers definitely they exercised that. Definitely poking through their weaknesses this game excellently in taking their open looks, getting their steals, nice defensive possessions, and it just led to this end of the game.
Okay, but Ben, I'm going to analyze to you how the Griffins can come back, okay? They can.
Tell me about it, Tucker.
But as much as you can, you just got to uplift the Panthers, you know, just give them credit where credit's due. Beautiful game. Horn in double figures, Cook in double figures, and multiple players in double figures, which is great to see. Great chemistry, great teamwork. Cook's going to sub out most likely for the final time. 2:21 remaining.
Looks like they're going to sub Bowden out.
Shocking.
Yeah, definitely not something I was.
Rucker makes her. Looks like Rucker makes her first jump shot of the game.
Looks like Rucker's finally playing her role. You are not a perimeter shooter. I mean, it's not like we've seen her play as much, but just from this game, we are not seeing much proficiency on the three-point line. She went ahead with that floater, and that's good.
See her more in the paint, you know, physical player. But ends up working out too little, too late, and she's just shooting that every time.
I'm not sure what they're thinking on this offensive end. Rucker with another three-pointer. You make one in the paint, and you don't think that you should go back for another one? I mean, two for $1 maybe, but the dollar needs to be taped up because there is something wrong with this offense here from the Griffins here tonight.
Dollar has about 12 misses and or 12 rips. I was talking about 12 misses as 12 rips, but you know.
Got Boyd inbounding the ball for the Cabot Panthers. Perry calling for it.
Perry.
Looks like they're trying to waste as much time as they can just to get this game over with. I mean, this game ended in the second quarter, if we're being real with ourselves.
I'd say it's the ball tipped off, but
yeah, there was definitely something in the air whenever this game started, and the Cabot Panthers, they must have gained some superpowers from it as Matz gets a steal there, fighting for it on the ground with Princess. They're going to go ahead and blow that whistle twice just to get him up off the ground.
They're getting physical and chippy.
No sportsman-like conduct there either. Didn't even see Princess or either of them really like apologize to each other, but I mean, that's competitiveness. It's all right.
Just have the urge to win, and it's frustrating when you're down by a billion.
As Boyd takes a three-point on the right wing.
That one's just going to be rebounded by Mathis anyway.
Perry going up for two, strong.
And she's just way stronger and taller, you know.
Yeah, that's a great two-point attempt and make from Perry.
Rucker's probably going to shoot this.
Looks like she's going to drive in, passing it out to Princess for a three-point attempt on the left wing, and that's off. Way off.
It was a bit close, Ben. Maybe about 10 feet off, but it's okay because these Griffins getting some work in, getting some practice in, building team chemistry right now.
I don't know how many times I can say it. Another three-point attempt from Rucker.
Oh, and this
that one drops in, finally.
That might have been a long two. It was a long two, so
Man.
Three-pointer still has not dropped for Rucker.
It just goes to show she needs to learn her role, maybe get inside the perimeter. She's more of an inside the arc player definitely tonight as the three-point was not working for her.
It's a poetic ending. They're just going to play hot potato for now.
Oh yeah, definitely moving that ball around the world for the Panthers. Looks like they're going to call a cheeky travel on Mavs as she tries to drive in right before the game ends. We got 13 seconds left.
And I just love that word cheeky. My great uncle used to use that all the time. Me and him would watch basketball, review these games.
Got a three-point attempt from Hinnett there, and once again, no good. And
a bit of
I'm sure the coach is going to have some words for him after this game is over, because this was a sore sight. I mean, the Panthers played amazing, and if you're in this arena for the Panthers, this was an amazing game. You got your money's worth. What a game for the Panthers.
Well, 100%. Well, Panthers end up with a 64-37 win in their conference home opener. Be back later for the boys game.